ഇന്ന് നമ്മുടെ അതിഥി ഒരു മലയാളിയല്ല, പക്ഷേ മലയാളികൾക്കേറെ പ്രിയങ്കരനായ ഒരു താരമാണ്. സ്വാഗതം നിഷാൻ. So there's a dialogue in our one of Malayalam movie Indian Rupee while Prithviraj asked to Tilagan sir, എവിടെയായിരുന്നു ഇത്രയും കാലം? Where were you for this long time?
ഇവിടെ തന്നെ ഉണ്ട്. See, I'm here itself. Here as in I live in Bombay and Coorg, and as and when I get work I come. And for a film to happen, there are many factors which should come together. Just me wanting to do a film or you wanting to do with me. I think it's all ultimately destiny. So things have to come together, and luckily this happened. This film, by God's grace. So like that, I have always been here.
So talking about Kishkindha Kandam, you are working with Asif Ali after 12 long years, you know.
More than that actually, I think. At least 13
I think
years,
after Achuth Rajan.
Achuth Rajan, right. And Idu Nammude Katha, right.
This is
right, 12-13 years. And I don't know if it's recorded or on location, this thing was there. When we first met, it was like after ages and we were just talking and you're reliving those days, and Asif put that on Insta story, and then Reema also connected, and some other lifetime, I guess.
Anyway, we can come to that later actually, but first of all, what made that particular thing, a little boy from Coorg who came to be in the passion of cinema, the world of cinema, what is that particular thing?
It's not one factor. See, I grew up in Kolkata because of my father was in Calcutta Customs, so I grew up there, and right from childhood itself, I was crazy about films. And 70s, 80s, 90s Bollywood I have at the back of my hand. I know all the directors, technicians, actors, everything about that era. And I used to remember dates as in with films release. Like if you ask me what happened, which I'll not remember. But if you say when Mr. India released, what happened, I said, it happened this. Or when a particular film released. So I was mad about cinema, literally. And so much so that even in school, college, whenever new films trailer used to come, Hindi film mostly, so people used to ask me how this film would do, or will I get first day first show tickets. And by just looking at the trailer, I used to say first day it will be houseful or something, or else if it's going to be black, how much money it's going to be black. It used to be
that much of movie fanatic.
That much, So everyone used to call me, "Arey, is film ka ticket black mein milega kya?" And I used to say, "No, iska nahi milega. For first 3 days you will not get." And someone, I said, "Yeah, you will get it 20-30 rupees extra black." Whatever I used to say. You can. I'm not saying
you are the database of your friends gang,
It used to be that. So that's when I realized I should do something like where I am happy, and then I used to sit back and think what makes me happy, and cinema used to make me happy.
Oh, during your Kolkata days, that made you that decision to become.
Even though I was good in studies, but still, I always see when you're in class 10. I was a science student, so there comes a time when they say that time it was like that, either medical or engineering. It's like that.
There was a period, doctor or engineer.
And suddenly IT boom came that time, and everyone's like IT or MBA, all these things. At a young age, I started, and now if I look back, I always wonder, generally a 17-18-year-old kid, they are like, okay, everyone is doing engineering, let me do that. Everyone is doing this. But I used to sit and wonder, what makes me happy? Suppose, what is it that if I do, and I don't get paid, I'll still like doing it. And I used to wonder, I said, cinema. And then like, what in cinema? Like cinema is a huge, exactly. There are so many technicians, actors, everything, it's a huge field. So what in cinema, if I keep doing and people don't pay me, I'll still be happy doing it. That doesn't mean you'll not pay me. But jokes apart, So
that much passionate.
And then it zeroed it down to acting, something
filtered and finally.
And I really thank God at 18 years I understood all those things. Otherwise, I don't know, I would have studied engineering or maybe worked, and by 30-35 I would have realized my passion and again come. So, but right from 18-19 I was clear where to go.
But what was the support system from you? You know, your parents are government employees, and they might be planning something about
Obviously. Parents want to see
a secure, because filming is actually something kind of gambling business.
parents actually want your good itself. They will not say, they want you to be happy, to earn money. They don't want you to live, be poor. I understood. So that's what my father said. See, he said, ki straight up, if you want to go to Bombay, I will not let you go. Prove it that you want to go. Give exam. Go through the right channel. So I gave Film Institute's exam, FTII, Pune. And I got through Pune, and then father was like, okay, go through the right channel, because you simply land up in Bombay and there will be people to dupe you, right?
Exactly.
You will not know where to go. At least go through the right channel. So I did graduation in mass communication, then post-graduation in Film Institute. So automatically you're in that line. People also take you seriously. Okay, he studied cinema for 5 years. So you can trust him. Suddenly if I pack my bags and go to Bombay and say I want to be an actor, why would they trust you?
There are many.
Every day, thousands of people come to Bombay like that. So if you come through the right channel, then again, touch wood, by God's grace, I got into FTI and...
Yeah, I'll come out there. But before that, your child, that exact teenage time was in Bengal. Bengal is very much rooted to that movie culture by Achuth Rajan and all. So how much you are fond of that Bengali movies and all?
See, it's strange, but Bengal and Kerala culture are very similar. Right from everything, political ideology. That time at least it was. Now it is not like that, but that time it was. I grew up in that era. And cinema, Satyajit Ray, Ritvik Ghatak film, Mrinal Sen films, you will see about social issues they're talking about. And I love Satyajit Ray films, to be honest. And I'm not saying because it is very cool to say, but obviously as a kid you watch commercial cinema. I used to watch Mithun Das films, Amitabh Bachchan films, Rajni Sir's films. But when you grow up, when you study cinema, then when you look at Satyajit Ray's films, then you realize what master is and what he meant, and so the subtext, the thing beyond this thing, whatever is shown. So
what is the main cause of film actually, not just entertainment?
Not
that will
just
be
entertainment. And even if you watch Satyajit Ray's films, it is also entertainment, but you will obviously, it's not a commercial entertainment, but you will connect with the characters. Every character you will feel as if you have seen those characters. You will connect with them, and that is, I think, cinema should be about. Your characters should connect with people. So.
Now let's come to the Pune days of yours. Pune Film Institute has created many legends, and you have luckily got that opportunity to be an alumnus over there. So what was that experience over?
Brilliant. Actually, people from FTI, we call it Planet FTI because it is some other planet. If you come, I don't know if you've been to FTI, the moment you enter FTI, you will feel as if time has stood still. You will hear birds chirping, and you will feel, time doesn't go. People are relaxed, in a relaxed mood. They're talking about cinema, only talking about cinema, not the business of cinema. Just pure art. World cinema, European cinema. 24 hours, you have access to libraries, theatres, National Film Archive is there. You watch different kind of cinema, world cinema. So, imagine 2
I think more than academics, these kind of education gave something.
2 years we watched cinema, and even every student had to do everything. Suppose my specialization was acting, but doesn't mean I'll only act. For first year, it's common. We shoot, we direct, we do sound, we do camera, everything. So that you know what a cameraman goes through, what a sound recordist goes through.
I heard that, later, one of my interviews with Madhu sir, legendary actor, he was a School of Drama graduate, and he told me that at that time, he was focusing on acting, but he has to learn even carpentry, production, everything on that, so that he know how to...
See, as a cinema student, that is your job. You should know everything. How a film is being made. We used to shoot short films, DV films, 6 shots, 10 shots. So basically, we buy everything.
Also, I had heard one of your interview that, so that the actors can understand what are the struggles the cameraman do. So once there is a time certain stars can't go for retakes, hey, they will shout at that.
I remember first day when I was Ravi Baswani sir, God bless his soul, when he was there. So first day, first semester, and he's like, chalo sound karna, you have to push the trolley, this, that. And we were like, sir, we've come to act. Why are you making us do this? That time he said, see, son, you're a film student. you should know the entire process, because tomorrow, suppose you become a star, and if a cameraman says, sir, one more take, or a sound recordist say, you will say, why should I give? You should understand the problem,
Exactly.
why they are saying. So if
Yeah.
you go through the problem, you will understand their problem. So that time I didn't understand, but later I realized
Yeah.
that one should go through everything, the entire process of filmmaking, because ultimately it's the script, it's the cinema
Yeah.
that is more important. No actor, no technician is bigger than the script or cinema. That is what we were taught, and I completely believe that, because ultimately it's a written script and you have to take it to that level
Yeah.
so that audience connects with it. So no one, it's like a game of cricket. A batsman can't be bigger than the sport, right?
Yeah.
Everyone is equal this thing contribution.
There is a saying that, you know, there are actors who are born actors, who are trained actors. What is that concept actually?
Same question I asked sir also. Ki sir, acting is, he's like, see, acting cannot be taught, but it can be learnt.
Oh.
See, everyone is an actor in this world. As a kid, we act, na?
Yeah.
Ki stomach is paining, I don't want to go to school.
Yeah.
Even when we lie,
Yeah.
it's also acting.
Yeah.
Even when I say, no, I didn't call you, or I didn't, that is also lying.
Yeah.
Convincingly you lie, you are acting. Everyone is an actor.
Seriously.
It's just that how in front of the camera you have to make it believable. Those things have to be taught.
Yeah.
Suppose a same thing you have to do 10 times. So you cannot say, I have done 10th time, so now that energy is not there. No, the output should be same as the first take. So how to give the same output, and yet it doesn't look like acting, it looks natural. Those are things which can be taught and can be learnt actually.
Yeah.
So that way, yeah, it can be learned. Everyone can if you want.
Yeah, but there are some theoretical aspects. Some certain famous personalities told me acting is what reacting. It is behaving something.
Yeah, it is behaving.
Yeah.
Now you are saying something,
Yeah.
I'm listening to you,
Yeah.
and I'm reacting.
Yeah.
Same thing, suppose it was a script. There are too many parameters. You have to learn the lines.
Seriously.
Then so many people just wait for the cue. He will finish, then I will say. No, you have to literally listen.
Yeah.
Now if the same thing, now it is one take, it is happening.
Yeah.
Suppose same thing. If they ask you to do 10 times, you will see the 10th time, you will be like,
Yeah.
you will be mechanical.
Exactly.
So that mechanical thing should not be there. It should look.
So what you are saying is that there is nothing like trained actor and born actor. All of them are, there is something kind of.
Born actor is in, yeah, some people understand emotion more, can portray easily.
What we are saying, you know, in Malayalam we say Mohanlal sir as a born actor. Yeah.
Some people see, some people are, there's like Lata Mangeshkar, the great singer.
Yeah.
So like Sachin Tendulkar, the great
Yeah, great.
batsman, yeah, Lal Etten. So some talent are God given.
Yeah. There is something like that.
There are some people in this world, like Messi, Maradona.
Yeah.
That kind of talent you cannot, I don't know whether you can inculcate, you can't. That is given. But on top of that, practice is also required.
Yeah.
You keep practicing, then you hone your talent, and then you reach greatness. So some people, like when you are born, some are born in rich families, some are born in middle class, some are poor families. So that is not in your control. But
yeah. There's also a
working
famous
hard
quote. Being born as a poor guy is nothing, not our mistake, but
that is not
dying as a
exactly. So you have to work hard. It's just that socially someone is born here, someone is rich, someone is born here middle class, poor. This person has to do more hard work. Exactly. That doesn't mean this person doesn't have to. He also has to, because if he doesn't, then he'll come down.
Exactly.
Everyone has to do hard work that way.
Yeah. Now after this FTA journey, you came. Your launch was with Subhash guy, sir. How that happened actually? You know, it's a dream come true moment for.
Definitely it's a dream come true moment, because all my life I have seen Subhash sir's cinema.
Yeah.
Huge canvas.
Exactly.
So when I came out from FTI, auditions were happening. So I went and gave.
Yeah.
And luckily it happened.
Yeah.
So as they say, when things start going for you, there is some problem.
Yeah.
So easily I auditioned,
Oh.
it happened, film started, new director was directing.
Yeah.
And then something happened, the film got complete, everything, then the producer director had some difference of opinion, and then the movie wasn't released properly.
Yeah. Still it's available in OTT, I think.
It's there in Z.
Z.
Z Cinema it was. So again, you got things, and then again there was a break. So that is life, I guess.
Exactly. But we people are very much fond of your character in Ritu actually, launched with Shyama Prasad sir.
That is again destiny.
Yeah.
Now, Shyam sir's son was studying in Subhash Guy's institute.
Oh, great.
So when I shot this film, on the editing table, he saw the film.
Oh, okay, okay.
And at that time, Shyam sir was looking for a new face. He was not getting or so whatever. That time, Vishnu, his son, suggested, "Ki father, there's this guy. He looks like the character." Just so then Shyam sir called, and I went and met him in Trivandrum. I remember it was 28th or 29th of December, 2008.
2008, yeah.
So there he took my audition, and I told him, "Sir, I don't know the language." He's like, "Don't worry." He took my audition in English, and then he made me do the scene in Tamil, Hindi. He just wanted to see my expressions and reactions. And then he's like, "We'll work on it." And 15 days we had workshop for Malayalam. So it helped me. And he's an institute in himself, and Ritu actually helped. Till date, people talk about Ritu.
I think Shyam Prasad sir at that time quoted in one of the articles something. There's an innocence in your eyes. That's what strikes him. So, is there any compliment like that he told you?
Yeah, yeah, that's what many people say.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and as long as it's giving me films, it's good. Yeah, Shyam sir is a man of few words, to be honest, and very well read, brilliant director. He knows every scene, every edit is in his mind pattern. He doesn't take one extra shot, because his edit pattern is there.
Yeah, I heard about that. The movie was scheduled for 60 days or something, but
30 days it was scheduled, 29 days completed. He's that meticulous. He knows. Like many a times what happens, many directors take extra shots so that in editing table he'll know. If he's thought that it will be only one shot, it will be one shot. Or if it's like two shots too, he'll not take a third shot. He's so clear about what he wants.
Actually, the movie Ritu, he launched 3 young talents actually, Rima Kallichanda, Nishan and also Asif Ali. So, what was that experience? You know, Asif Ali doesn't have any training. He just came out of fully passion only. He didn't go to any acting school or something like that.
Shyam sir in itself is an institute.
Yeah, exactly.
We had workshops together, and so it is like an institute only.
How was that experience with Asif Ali and that team? And you got new friends and all?
We literally grew up together. At times I feel that we were in a hostel studying together, and we grew together. Yeah, actually, we were all young and out from college. And yeah, Asif used to talk less then also. He used to be a very reserved person. But I'll tell you, Asif and me, we don't talk on a regular basis over phone. But when we meet, we pick up from where we left. When you see us talking, you will not feel there's a 10-year age gap. Literally, 10 years we have not been in touch, or 12 years. No, there's some connection like that. Even with Rima also, we don't talk to each other regularly. But suddenly, someday Instagram, she'll message something, and then when we talk, you'll feel as if we talk every day. It is that kind of equation.
That kind of bond is sharing with you.
Maybe because it was our first film together, and we all literally, as I said, we were all students. We grew up together, and so that connection is there.
Did you text him, or did you appreciate after watching their movies, and did you comment on that? Or recently also Rima Kallingan's Neela Velicham came.
I haven't seen that honestly, but Rima's once she did something in Hindi for Netflix. I saw that, and I told her I liked it.
So that kind of connection.
If I see I like it, I message.
That's great. Then after Ritu, you work with great CB Malayal sir on Abura. Again, Asif Ali is joining with you.
And Vinay was there. Vinay was my junior in Film Institute.
FTA.
He was there in Ritu also. That was also another experience, learning experience.
You have got that kind of, what to say, many actors are very much eagerly waiting for that kind of chances. You got that, you have chance of working with Shyam Prasad sir, CB Malayal sir, even Priyadarshan sir. How that help you to mold the actor in you actually?
Definitely.
The directors list I told now, all of them have different genres of movies.
Even Arun Kumar.
Exactly.
I told him, been very lucky in that way. And when you work with legends, when you work with people who know the craft, you automatically tend to learn a lot. Same with Priyansan. Priyansan is so fast in shooting. There have been times when, many a times he'll say, cut. Suppose Priyansan says cut very softly. At least in Gitanjali it was like he used to say cut. And many a times, suppose there is a scene where I'm lying down and I'm waiting for cut. Then suddenly AD comes and says, cut it, like it's done, the scene. The moment I wake up, I see the camera is already set somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
The other shot is about to get, is being set up and literally it's ready. So Priyan sir is very fast. See, there is something why certain people are there, right? You have to have good qualities. You have to have something. Otherwise, you can't reach that level. And Priyan sir has done so many films in so many languages.
Exactly, that's what I tell you. Yeah, you know, our classic comedy thrillers are there in Malayalam. He remade it into Bollywood and make it classic there as well. He very Hera Fairy.
Literally.
Yeah,
he literally relaunched Akshay Kumar's career as a comedy star.
Yeah. So that's Priyan sir actually. You know, what is that particular advice you got from these legends actually, or you learned from these directors actually?
Learn, you be on the set.
Why I ask him this because you are well fond of acting. You take it as a you are trained actually like that. You know how to develop day by day by So these institutions will help you just same as FTDI.
Definitely, it helps. See, every director has their own style of filmmaking, and you have to be like clay. I feel.
Yeah, to mold.
Whichever way it molds, you cannot say that. Okay, I have learned this way. I'll only like Shyam sir. I told Shyam sir, ki you gave us an ideal condition. Literally 15-day workshop. Script was in English as well as Malayalam. I learned everything. On set you go. It's like Hollywood. Like prim and proper, ready, and there's no changes.
Yeah.
But so many films on set I used to get dialogue.
Yeah, actually Priyan sir, there's a story regarding Priyan sir, one of the movie Minnaram. During that time he wrote the script on the tissue paper at the time, and
but in my time obviously there was script, but I'm saying other directors, so many people, I worked in around 15-16 Malayalam films. So not every film had the same ideal conditions that Shyam sir gave.
Exactly,
right?
Yeah.
Some films you have dialogues on the set, so you have to learn. So you have to adapt yourself in everything. You cannot say this method is right and this is wrong. Exactly. As an actor, as an artist, you have to adapt to, and believe me, when you adapt to those situations, something new you will learn or something new comes out. Yeah. Which is very good. Obviously,
there are many appreciations that came from the critical side, but is there any critic that hurt your feelings or something like that?
No, I generally read 1 or 2 reviews. Yeah. If there's something nice written, I said, okay, it's nice. Now,
in the current scenario, the Malayalam film industry, the most thing that every filmmakers and all, there's something called review bombing, that the reviewers are killing the movies even without watching, and that kind of things are there. But what is your view regarding that actually?
See, everything has its pros and cons. Exactly. Social media has its positives also, has its negatives also. The positive is the moment you feel something, you write, and immediately unfiltered people get to read or hear. Yeah. The flip side is this: you watch a film, immediately from the hall you keep writing. Maybe you didn't like it. Yeah. Maybe I don't watch a film basing on other person's judgment. Yeah. I watch the trailer. If the trailer is interesting and if it pulls me, I go and watch, irrespective of what the review is. Exactly. So that is what I do. Yeah. I watch the film and then I am my own judge. I decide whether I like it or not because of someone is saying it's good or bad. So that is there. In today's, as you go, technology will upgrade, and now AI is coming. Yeah. You're not even saying something, AI will make it possible that you have said something like that. So now just wait and watch. Lot of controversies will happen. Yeah, exactly. There will be video clips of you saying something which you haven't said. Yeah. So the more technology upgrades, the more good and bad both it is. So I would advise everyone to be careful while using the technology. That's it.
Yeah, just as you mentioned about Arun sir and Shyam Kumar sir find the innocence in your eyes, but in you are that grey shade, Rustam.
See, that is also maybe because that innocence is there, people will not expect that you will be the negative. Exactly. It is also the same thing. Yeah. Where Shyam sir used my innocence,
he used the innocence actually.
You meet those housewives, talk nicely to them, they trust you. Yeah. That's when you break their trust, right? Yeah. And to gain the trust, you have to have some innocence maybe. Yeah. So it is like that.
That character is actually well appreciated. Actually, that character works well actually because of that innocence, I think.
Innocence, and maybe that the way I speak Malayalam, North Indian
touch.
Chechi, so like
You are comfortable with 6 languages, I think, and you worked in almost 6 languages.
Yeah, I worked in
Telugu at the same time of Ridu. There's a movie, Chami, Manorama. That movie also critically acclaimed.
Yeah. That was a good story about a suicide bomber. Telugu I've done, Kannada one film I've done, Malayalam,
Obviously Bengali.
Bengali, Hindi and Tamil.
Also, there's a series in Hoichoi, 6.
That
Yeah.
was a big hit.
Big hit, yeah.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. You are well established actor in Bengal as well, right? No, yeah.
Bengal,
Also,
I've done 3-4 one series, 2 films like that, and one web film. It's there in Z5 also, rom-com, thriller. So again, God's grace, everything worked.
I worked with Usha Udupdi.
She was there.
You know, during that Corona era, there's lot of learning came to the people. You know, the filmmakers are also learning by watching more and more series, international stuff using these OTT platforms and all. So, what made you to grow as an actor? What helped you during that COVID era to polish the actor in you?
COVID era. That was one hell of a time. Na? I was in Bombay all alone, and during that time I learned cooking by watching YouTube.
Oh, great!
Because these maids were not allowed, and no one was allowed in the building, right?
Yeah.
So I learned cooking.
Oh, great!
COVID taught me that.
Yeah.
So watch YouTube, cook, and then obviously because of COVID, OTT suddenly boomed, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of shows, series, foreign shows I used to watch. And when you watch different shows, different countries, different languages, then you realize where you lack. You have to watch good shows, only then you will grow. So many shows helped me.
Yeah, the audience in you get developed.
Exactly. So then you also would want to perform something like that so that people get engrossed. So you learn a lot from these good shows. And I think you should keep watching that, and if you're a writer, try and understand what makes the writing good. If you're a performer, try and understand what that person did. So it's there for everyone to learn.
Yeah, I think Alpha Beta Gamma, that short film where also...
No, it's not a short film, it's a feature film. It's a feature, and it's a very beautiful film. During COVID, one of my juniors from Film Institute, he called me.
I think that movie go to many film festivals.
He's been to Cannes,
Berlin. Yeah.
He's half Malayali, that guy, and this is Shankar Shri Kumar. He grew up in Delhi. So he approached me and he's like, Kepi bhai, ye film hai, ye. I read the script.
That is fully shot on during that pandemic time.
Exactly, and the way he shot it, it was peak Corona, first wave.
Yeah.
And I was like, how he didn't have money also. He's like, budget nahi hai. And it's the entire movie is about it's in one flat and 3 characters. The girl, her ex-husband, and a present boyfriend. In Corona, they're caught for 14 days, and how the equation changes. It's very interesting script. And I loved it, and he's like, let's do, and we went to Pune, hired a house, and I told him, I don't know how you're going to make this film, but if you make this film, it will be a good film. And it happened, and went to all the festivals, and now he's planning to release it. Let's see.
Oh yeah, eagerly waiting actually. Apart from the movies, you just told you learned cooking and all during the pandemic. But just tell me about your family.
Family, my father, he lives in Coorg. And I lost my mother to cancer 10-12 years back. My sister is there. She's married, she has a kid. So, and I have cousins, extended family. So, but by and large, it's me, my father, and my sister.
Still great. You have that connection in Coorg actually right now, right?
My entire
family is there now.
So, most of my time is shuttling between Bombay and Coorg.
Now we are at Kishkindha Kandam right now. We reached it, Kishkindha Kandam. You were coming back with a bang to Malayalam movie.
I hope it's a bang. I hope.
Yeah, with Dinjit Chetan and Asif.
And the producers, Joby sir and Alex. Alex was the EP in Apurva Ragam.
Executive
producer. That's how Alex, me and Asif, we go back.
The gang reunites after.
Reunites, and Alex called me and he's like, Nishan, there's an important character. Would you want to play? I said, definitely, Alex, it's your first film. Asif is there. It's like a family reunion.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, your character actually?
It's a forest officer's character. It's actually, film is about Asif, his wife and his father. So I have an important role. a cameo kind of a thing. So
And I came to know that you are dubbing yourself for this character. That's so exciting, actually.
Dinjit sir's confidence in me, like you dub. Actually, I would want to dub
Yeah.
only one film in Malayalam, E Artha Kalada. Apart
Yeah,
from
you
that, it's all dub. So as an actor, I feel something missing if my voice is not there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I always wanted to.
It won't be fully satisfying.
Won't be fully satisfied, but I can understand the director's apprehension also, because no matter how well I speak in Malayalam, I cannot, the tone, that accent won't be of a person living in Cochin or Trivandrum, right?
Yeah.
Even in Coorg we speak Malayalam, but that Malayalam is different.
Yeah, exactly. It's a border state, no? Border
Yeah.
place, yeah.
So when I speak Malayalam, it will obviously not sound like how you speak or anyone else speaks. But
Just as how we speak the Coorgi language or Bengali, yeah.
Like if you speak in Hindi, we'll
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You will speak, but certain.
Not as the native speaker.
Not like how a Delhiite or a Bombayite would speak.
Even if the Hindi has different by
Exactly.
Bombay Hindi, Delhi
That
Hindi.
way, but director worked hard on me. I also worked hard. Let's see how it goes. I really hope and pray it goes well. The film does well. Please go and watch it. It's a nice film.
On a final note, you know, I will tell one quote. That is your bio quote, actually. An actor for the world, but in reality, a scientist who experiments with an element called life. What is your new experience going on?
It means, yeah, the world knows me as an actor, but I see it as a scientist
Yeah.
who experiments with an element called life.
Yeah.
Obviously, the work of an artist is to experiment with life.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I've written. Yeah, and it's going here even when you're not working, which is most of the time. So when you're not working, also you have to work on yourself.
Exactly.
See, our work doesn't start on film sets. It is not between action and cut. It is when you're not in between action and cut. When you're at home or when there is no work, you're waiting for the work. You have to see. This is like musicians. They have instrument.
Yeah. Keep updated.
Actor, the body is an instrument.
Yeah.
So every day you have to work on your body.
Yeah.
Also mind. You have to read. You have to know what is. People feel that actors, they don't have to be intelligent. They just have to go repeat lines. No, an actor has to be very well read. He should know what is happening across the world. Only then you will be able to connect with characters, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you have to keep reading good stuff, watching good stuff, work on your body. So it's a lifelong process.
Yeah.
Even when you're not working, you have to keep honing your skills, your health, everything. You have to take care.
Is there any particular actor who you are very much fond of? You are inspired about?
There are many actors. As a kid, I was a die-hard fan of Mithunda. Mithunda, Bachchan Saab, Vinod Khanna, all Devanand Saab, Rajni sir. At home, my parents used to watch Malayalam films.
Great. What kind of movies actually?
Mammuka and Lalatan's
Okay,
films,
obviously.
so that time, on Doordarshan they used to show. On Sundays, regional films used to come.
Exactly.
So that time we used to hire VCRs once in 6 months, and then that time for 2 days you hire VCR. And 2 days, obviously, 4 of us, me, sister, father, mother, so everyone, one movie of their choice.
Oh, great.
So like that used to watch. Those days, it was something different. Watching a film used to be an event. I still remember as a kid. That time you didn't have anything, right? Cable also came in mid-90s. Exactly. No coffee shops, nothing. It's like no social media.
Only
Movies. And suppose used to pester dad, let's go for a movie, let's go for me. And he's like, okay, if you are good this entire week, if you study properly, we'll take you for film. So you study and all. And then he's like, okay, weekend we'll go for cinema. So he used to get tickets. So Monday I used to go to school and tell friends, I'm going for a movie. And everyone is like, okay, tell us the story. So it used to be an event. That entire week in school, everyone knows he's going for film. And they are like, okay, tell. I used to watch the movie, and again next Monday I used to go. I used to narrate the story. So that's how much cinema is. Now, because you're sitting on mobile, you can watch a film wherever you are. So that value is not there.
Exactly. Everything on a fingertip.
Suppose, as a kid, I used to say, Papa, Mithun's film is released, I want to watch. Like, okay, you have to be nice. And then when you used to go to, I used to pray, it should not be houseful, because you never used to get tickets those days, because only cinema hall used to show films. TV, they never used to show films like that. Only on Sundays, old films. So literally used to pray, I get the ticket. So watching a film used to be an event. It's like going to a fair or Disneyland or something like that.
That was the main entertainment you have.
Now the online booking, that time like Friday a movie is supposed to release and Monday night people used to stand on queues advance.
Oh my God.
And 1 kilometers ticket. Amitabh Bachchan's, I have seen films on video cassette. It used to go black. Video cassettes black. You have heard of tickets going black. Video cassette used to go 10 rupees video cassette, 30 rupees they used to charge. I remember Hum, Ajuba as a kid.
Yeah, so you have spent a lot of bribes for watching movies, I think, right?
I remember once this film, Bachchan Saab's Ajuba.
Ajuba,
a
yeah.
fantasy film, kids and all. We were kids, like want to watch. And the movie released and the video cassettes. Obviously, hall we didn't go, video cassette. That time, new films video cassette used to be 10 rupees and old films 8 rupees. So that 10 rupees cassette, the video guy said, ki we'll give you for 6 hours, but it's 30 rupees. So I gave 30 rupees. When I came back home, my mom's like, what's it? I said, Mom, he took 30 rupees. And my mom started like hitting me. You're buying in black. And I didn't understand the concept of black then. I said, what is black? Black money you played. I said, black is a green money. And again, she started hitting me. At this age, you're buying things. Then I didn't realize what is black is. Later, when I asked Dad ki why I got hit, I don't know. Like black means paying extra.
But she might be happy right now because you are established actor right now. Because you know. Yeah. Also, you are a tennis player as well. State level tennis player.
Yeah, I used to play tennis. Yeah, professionally. Yeah. I played a lot of tennis for 15 years. I played school level, college, state level, and all. So then there comes a time when a player has to coach. Then you cannot play through. And I never found coaching very interesting. I like playing. Like suppose many people call me for acting workshops. I cannot teach. See, teaching is a different art. It's a specialized job.
A lot of patience required actually.
If you're good at a subject, suppose you're good at maths, it doesn't mean you can teach maths. Similarly, I could not coach anyone. That one, to patience is required. Secondly, you have to understand kids. Na? Everyone's
each students are different.
So if someone calls me for taking a workshop in acting, I cannot take a workshop. I can narrate my experience. I can say what worked for me, what might work or might not work for you. But teaching is a professional, it's a big responsibility. Because whatever you say, people, kids take it as word of God. Big changes you can make in lives of people, kids. So it's a big divine profession. It's a big responsibility. I don't know, because many times in anger you say things you don't know, but you don't know how the kid. So I don't want to mess up anyone's life.
Anyway, during that FTA time and or there is one the friends gang might discuss about certain person's movies, and you as you are passionate about acting. That's why I ask. I want to act in that director's movie, that particular. If I ask, can you tell me that one director?
There were many directors. Subhash Ghai was one which
you already there.
Then there was that time Yash Chopra, which sadly I can't. I hope I work in Aditya Chopra's and Karan Johar's film someday. And Rajkumar Hirani, Farhan Akhtar, Zoya Akhtar, there are many directors.
Fully Bollywood.
And here also, obviously, so many directors are there. In Tamil also, Vetri Maran, he does very good films.
Oh, you are very much.
Gautam Menon. And here, Dinjit sir, I'm working with him.
You got the chance to work with Bijo Nambiar on David, you know, with Vikram sir.
Vikram sir, one of my favorite actors. And
that's actually your initial time of your career, right? David came.
David, very helpful. I remember.
I think there are many scenes with
because
Vikram.
It was a story about Vikram.
And that friendship and that bond.
And I remember first day when I went to the sets, it was a bilingual film, Tamil and Hindi. So first sequence where I introduced Isha, who's deaf and dumb, my girlfriend to Vikram sir. And Vikram sir, and there's a dialogue there. So I wanted to improvise. I went and asked Bijoy, sir, the line is this. Can I say like this? Because it's Hindi and I can play with those words. And he's like, yeah, it sounds funny, but you have to ask Vikram sir. Because many times what happens when a star is there, suddenly you cannot change the lines or overshadow. So I thought, so I went to Vikram sir. I said, sir, the line is like this. Can I add this? it will sound funny, whatever it is. He looked at me and I thought he will say no, whatever. He looked at me, he's like, okay, what does this mean? I said, it means this. And what are you going to say? I said, I am saying the same thing, it's a little more funnier. Okay, do whatever you want, but tell me the last word, because his Hindi is also a little problem. So he's like, just tell me the last word so that I can catch and I can react. I said, no. And believe me, he just let me loose.
Oh, great.
Do what you want.
Very
Many
supportive.
times he used to give me ideas. Do this, it will look more nice. So it's such, what I am saying, it's a very secured actor.
He also struggled a lot.
There's no insecurity. Ki, okay, he does something and the scene, nothing like that. Many actors have that insecurity. But Vikram sir is like, do whatever you want.
Very supportive.
It is our film.
Yeah.
Every actor should perform. We have to take scene to another level. See, that's why, when a person is reached here, there's a reason why they are successful.
Exactly. He's very down to earth and supportive.
Very down to earth.
Because he had faced many struggle to become.
And I remember one day, we were shooting in Mangalore and the sun was setting. And there were a lot of students over there. Full crowd was there to meet Vikram sir. So my shot was happening and one of the students, sir, we want to meet Vikram sir. I said, wait, let the shoot get over. He said, no, we have to go back. The hostel gates will close and all. I said, I cannot ask sir to come. He's giving a shot. Please, sir. So I went. So sir said, what happened? I said, sir, those kids want to meet you. But okay, after the shoot, we'll go. Once the sun sets, it will pack up. But no, sir, actually they have to leave now because hostel timings. You know what he did? He ran. He got 5 minutes break in between the shot. He ran to the students. There he met, clicked pictures with them, and then came back, gave the shot. Who does that? Who does that?
Hats off.
Hats off to him, right?
Yeah. Again, it was nice talking to you, Nishan. Actually, just as all the experience will get fulfilled, and all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, and please do watch Kishkindha Kandam.